welcome owners. I just want to say thank you for joining my league. I love the group of 10 that we have. I know we all love the NFL. I have a lot of ideas on how to make this league amazing over the next couple years, which I'll explain later. I just want to let you know this is going to be a keeper league that might scare some of you. And the reason why I did a keeper league is because I always wanted to join one. I know there's a lot of waiting lists to get in many other leagues, so I figured why not, screw it, why not do it myself and maybe create a waiting list to get in my league, because it's going to be cool, it's going to be awesome. So that's pretty much why I chose it, and I hope you guys are all okay with that. So enough with the boring stuff, let's get into the league. So basically, the name of the league, since we're all over the US, is going to be called the Coast to Coast Fantasy Football League. Thank you. I know the name is awesome. It's a great play on how basically we're all over the US, all in this one league. The online draft is happening. That's my little intro. So now the divisions. Representing the east side in Nepa, Pennsylvania, we have Anthony Big Rick Riccio, JD Dudadish Holly, Brian No Joke Oaks, and representing State College, Pennsylvania, Yasha Michael D-Train D Pasquale. And there you go, that is your east side. And representing the Midwest/West Coast, we have from Chicago, Illinois, Brian Nowak Malecki. We have the only female in the league, Christina, formerly Chi-Town Kalinchak. And Matt, I like to drink Molson Olson. And then representing sunny San Diego, we have Mike, the Darsnator, Darcy, and myself, Johnny K/Johnny Chan, depending on where you met me. So there you go. Those are our 10 teams, our 10 owners, our 2 divisions. So let's get into the rules. The playoffs pretty much work with 6 teams getting in there. The 2 division champs have the first round bye. The next 2 best teams in each division make it. Obviously, the playoffs are based on overall record. If there is a tie, then it goes to the interdivision record, and if that's a tie, it's based on total season points. If that's a tie, then it's based on whoever scored the most points in week 13, and then if that's a tie, it'll go back to 12, and then 11, and then 10. Tiebreakers in the regular season are allowed. Tiebreakers in the playoffs or the championship goes to the highest total season points, but we can always vote on that. Now we move to the part of the league that scares some people. It is time for the keeper rules. Each team owner receives 10 keeper points at the end of each year. Keeper points may not be traded. Keeper points not used will be forfeited and cannot be rolled over for the next or any of the following years. There's a max of 3 players that can be kept per team at any one time. Kept players will not be traded. All players no longer kept or cut will be filtered into the draft for the following year. Keeper point value is based on the following chart. We have any player drafted in the first round being worth 10 points, second round 8, third round 6, fourth or fifth round 4, 6th, 7th, or 8th round 3, 9 or later 2, and free agents that are signed in the middle of a year and then kept for next year, they're also worth 2 points. For example, if you select former Super Bowl MVP and league MVP Aaron Rodgers in the first round of this year going into season 2, he will cost you all of your 10 points plus your first round pick. The points go up 1 point every year. Going into season 3, he would go up 1 point. So clearly, he would be unkeepable. So you would get him going into next year and next year only. However, if you select a Pro Bowl wide receiver by the name of Jordy Nelson, say in the 4th round this year, and want to keep him for Season 2, he will cost you 4 keeper points and Season 2's 4th round pick. However, at the end of Season 2, going into Season 3, he will cost you 5 points and still your 4th round pick. So people aren't worried about stacking teams. That's why draft picks also go into the price along with the keeper points. As always, we're going to see how it works out. It's just so that people aren't afraid of stacking teams. That's basically everybody's concern that I talked to about this, but I don't think that will happen. So going into Season 2, if any kept players are cut, the owner will be penalized half the amount that the player was kept for. So if you cut a 4th round pick in the middle of Season 2, it will cost you 2 points to be penalized going into Season 3. So you will start off with 8 points instead of the 10. So that's pretty much it, guys. I hope you guys are excited as I am. I just can't wait for the NFL to come back. I can't wait to run this league. I really hope that the 9 of you are going to be as committed as I am. I have so many good ideas as far as we move further and further along. Season 1 might not be that interesting, but I'm in the process of building a website and logging all of our info, all of our stats from year to year. I just want to keep everything on record. I have a good idea for even going into Season 2. I want to do a record pool. We'll just come up with an amount and we'll put money into it and see if somebody next year can beat the highest points in a week from this year, highest points for the year, the individual player record. I just have a lot of ways that we could have a lot of fun with this, and I'm just going to log everything as far as come Season 3, you guys can talk all the shit you want, and you could say, you've never beat me, I've beaten you by this much. I want to release player profiles as far as who all ranks in the league and how we rank, average points per week, average points per year. I just really want to put all my effort into this league more than any. I'm just really excited, and I hope you guys are too, and let's get ready, let's go. And I'll see somebody in the Super Bowl this year. Go Pack! Warning, League Manager does not take responsibility for a bad draft, injury, bad luck, or a terrible team. On draft day,
you must choose, but choose wisely.